Hello and welcome to Unboxable Kings. It's Joshua here, and if you're new to this channel, the mission is to help unbox the king that lives inside of you. And if you're returning to this channel to consume this content, I appreciate you being here. And it's Friday here in the Midwest, and I've just done my Friday checkout procedure, and I wanted to share that concept with you, share that practice with you, because it's added a lot of joy to my life, it's added a lot of productivity, and it's added a lot of mental clarity. And it's a activity that doesn't take very long, but it has pretty resounding positive impact in your life. And on the mission to unboxing the king that lives within you, if you're not doing these small practices, you lose out on the benefit of the small hinges that can swing big doors. And this is one that I've been doing for a while, and it's very, very simple. And the concept is that when we finish our work week, whenever that is, we're not designed to work every single day, despite what some of the hustle gurus tell you, that the human isn't designed to do that, and there's data and research to support that. It goes back a long way that rest is important. So we have to have predetermined periods of work. Mine is just the traditional Monday through Friday, and then I just log in Sunday night to set the week up, but Monday through Friday, so Friday is the cut-off point. And what happens in this world that we live in, it's very connected, fast-paced, there's lots of information coming at us all the time. It's very easy to not have a cut-off point, not have a clear declaration to ourselves that the work week is done and we're moving on to rest. And the negative outcome of that is our subconscious mind never gets to relax. It doesn't quite know where it's at. It's on kind of like a standby mode the whole time. So much information going in. And if that is the case, it cannot operate at its fullest true potential. And then you don't get the rewards from leveraging the subconscious mind, where it gives you answers, insights, new ideas, because you haven't consciously told it, hey, look, we're logging off now. The week's done. We're going to be doing rest. So by having a Friday checkout procedure, which is very simple, you just go through your week. You go through what went well, what didn't go so well, what you want to change. And then if you can start to plant seeds into the subconscious mind for the rest period. So what I always say is, like, what do I want to do next week? What do I want to welcome in next week? What do I want to work on next week? And this obviously ties in what I wanted to do differently from this week. When I go check out, and we'll talk about the checkout event in just a minute, from that point onwards all the way through the weekend, the subconscious mind has a task. It's like kind of like training a dog in a lot of ways. It has a task to do, and it starts to work for you. And what I've found over the years of doing this is that by like Sunday afternoon, not only am I motivated again, I feel refreshed and replenished. I typically will have new ideas. I'll have answers to problems that I faced this week that I didn't know how to solve. And I'll have trajectory and velocity going into the new week. And if you are not doing a practice like this, you might end up getting to Monday and you're super scrambled and you're clambering around for answers, and your subconscious mind is kind of getting a little bit burned out because you're not talking to it correctly and you're not interacting with it correctly. So on this Friday, if you are watching it on Friday, or whenever your next checkout is from work, try this. Try talk to your subconscious mind. Try to tell it to, like, oh, work's done, here's what we did well, here's what we didn't do so well, here's what we're going to change, and for next week what I want to add in is XYZ. Can you help me out? Can you give me and bring me those insights over the next 48 to 62 hours while I rest and recover? Talk to it in that way and see what happens, see if it makes a difference. And if it does, keep doing it. And if it doesn't, what have you lost? Other than, really, this takes me 5 to 7 minutes. I used to write it out, which helped, but I've been doing it so long, this is more now just a mental checklist. It literally takes 5 to 6 minutes. And when it's done and I'm ready to move on, I then have a Friday checkout event, which looks very different every week. Today, we're going out for a curry with the wife. It's going to be cool. Might even have a couple of beers. Might go crazy. Have a curry and beers. How English is that? But that event then signifies even further to the subconscious mind, oh, we're off. We don't do this every day. We don't go out for a curry and a couple of beers and come back, watch film, cuddle the wife, hang out. We don't do that every day. We do that on our days off. And then the download begins. This whole process, it's like running a new program on the computer, begins. And as I said, by Sunday afternoon, my motivation is back, energy's back, and I always have new ideas, typically for this channel, business, whatever I'm working on, whatever I want to work on. And it's really cool. It's added a lot of value to my life. and it's helped definitely take down a couple of walls to the boxes of being distracted and easily led and a slave to my impulses and a slave to low energy and all those things that can happen if you don't have these practices installed into your life. They're gone. So I want to share that with you. I wish you a wonderful rest period. If it is the weekend, happy weekend, whatever that is, other than the human concept, but a rest period over the next 62, 72 hours. Have a good one. Let it all download. Don't take life too seriously. Have fun this weekend. Spend time with loved ones. Give them kisses. Invest in them. Business, work. It's all going to be going all the time. Commerce is always going to come and go. And that's for the work week. Thank you very much for watching. Stay free and live as the king you were meant to be. And I'll see you back for fresh content on Monday. Much love. Many blessings. Peace.